Hello, this is Scott, and this is the Hyper Report. Here are the quotes for various items. First, German debt. Investors have bought 3.34 billion euros in German treasury notes that pay a negative 0.07% interest. The negative yield is a sign of the stresses in the Eurozone, where the European Central Bank want victims or Europeans to spend and go deep into debt to maintain the Euro Ponzi scheme. Next, NSA friends. NSA Director Admiral Michael Rogers stated that the NSA spying programs have not cost the country friends. When nations at the UN are condemning the spy programs, how does he expect anyone to swallow this? Speaking of the UN. Next, Climate Summit. Aside from Obama, UN Secretary Noon, and Al Gore, will any major world leader attending the UN Climate Summit in New York identify themselves? Next, Scrubbed. Following the example of the IRS's unlawfulness, a former State Department official has come forward and stated that the State Department documents on Benghazi have been destroyed. Apparently the lawlessness is spreading. Next, Southern Border. Federal agents apparently found and hid pro-9/11 messages and Qurans along our southern border. Guess it's a good thing that ISIS is not Islamic, right Obama? Anyway, are the highly funded Mexican drug cartels, thanks to Obama encouraging drug money laundering, working with ISIS? You know, the CIA-supported drug cartels working with the CIA-supported ISIS. Next, beef. Even though the fraudulent CPI dropped by 0.2% in August, beef prices have topped $4 a pound. It appears more wood pulp will be going into those fast food burgers. Next, death panels. A 21-member so-called nonpartisan committee appointed by the Institute of Medicine has called for a sweeping change. In deciding if a person lives or dies, cost will be virtually the only factor. I hope I'm dead before I have to deal with this crap. Next, what if? What changes would one expect to see if the Republicans won the Senate? If Lisa Murkowski, Mark Kirk, and Lindsey Graham are any indicator, the answer is simple: none. Next, armed public schools. Why would a federal program provide high-powered rifles, armored vehicles, and other equipment to police at public schools? Here are just two examples. 1. The Los Angeles Unified School District stocked up on grenade launchers, M16 rifles, and a multi-ton armored vehicle. 2. A Texas school district has 36,000 students and operates its own SWAT team. Homeschooling anyone? Finally, please prepare now for the escalating economic and social unrest. Good day.